Okay, let me tell you, the rich and the elite, the bankers, they're not eating genetically modified food. They're not drinking water with fluoride in it. They're not drinking things with aspartame. We don't even look at the ingredients. We just see a big bottle and say, you know what, man, it's only 80 pence or 80 cents. And then you look on the back, it's aspartame. What is aspartame? Aspartame is rat poison. That's what it was used for in the 70s. And it's not even sweet. Your government found ways to sweeten aspartame to make it a sugar substitute. Then lied to you and told you sugar was causing diabetes when it's really the food without nutrition that's really causing diabetes. Move your way from natural cane sugar, which the Most High made natural and gave you rat poison. That's what you have today. So you'll see this big bottle, and you notice the juice that's really juice. You can get about this much for about $3 or 3 pounds. Just a little square box. Aspartame is rat poison. Fluoride do not belong in water. It causes bone cancer. It does not help your teeth. It actually helps your teeth decay. And they're doing the same thing that they did in 70 AD on a global scale. Why? They tried eugenics. They tried all these different things. And we're still living. You know who we need, brother? We need Barack Obama. We need Barack Obama. Let's go into it. Barack Obama going to do what he was set up to do. Then he's going back to the East. He did not start in America. He's not an American citizen. Okay? His mother is linked directly to CIA. And his mother is part of the Bush family, the Queen of England families. These are Germans. Everyone that tried to get close to Barack Obama was killed. They was asking Barack Obama's grandmother on his mother's side about his Hawaii status, because you know if you're not an American citizen, you cannot be a president. They started sniffing close right at the time in which he was about to be elected. And you notice a few days before his election, what happens? She mysteriously dies. Barack Obama's sister-in-law. Look what happens to her. I mean, his stepsister, who was part Indonesian. She mysteriously dies. Barack Obama's father, he mysteriously not on the earth. These things are not interesting to you? That there's no track record for this guy who just popped up in Chicago, nowhere, and became the leader of the free world. Born in Kenya, mother shroud in CIA. This guy is a Manchurian candidate. And the scriptures speak about him. Notice when America go down, because they done sold America up the river, it won't be too long before the destruction leaves the Middle East and makes its way back west. And once that happens, your elite who have taken the bailout and have already moved their companies offshores in other countries, they will be gone already when the bombs hit. Okay? They'll be gone already, and Barack Obama will not be there. The scriptures tell you that he's going to plant himself back in the East. That's where he's from. And see, these powers that control the earth today, they think that the whole world, or especially Americans, are not smart enough to figure this out. Anytime you will let a guy that's not an American citizen become president because he's the same color as you, you deserve everything he's going to give you. And that's what the elect is banking on. You just liked him because you thought It was groundbreaking that someone was there to take care of you and look out for you. But you know what your parents told you and your grandparents told you? They said, well, listen, I don't think there'll ever be a black president. And if there is a black president, that's going to be the end of the world. And you know what? They were prophets. They were prophets. Because Barack Obama is in the book. And everything you see in the Middle East today culminates with Barack Obama. And he is what Oprah Winfrey called the one. And I'm not going to say the Antichrist, because there's many Antichrists. Barack Obama could not operate unless there was a machine behind him. It so happened that he's the one executing this, because it must be someone whom the children of Israel and the Middle East will trust. Raised a Muslim, became president as a Christian. Now, who don't trust this guy? Let's go there to the book of Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Ephesians. Let's go there. And let's go to the one about the Persia and the prince of this world.
Mm-hmm.
You have them all? You holding them?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And look at what's happening to all the countries who trusted Barack Obama. It was so slick the way it happened too. Gaddafi and a lot of Middle Easterns over in the Middle East, these oil tycoons who trusted America, after seeing George Bush, they poured billions of dollars into Barack Obama's campaign, thinking that it would be a change for not only America, but for the world's policy against the Middle East. When do you know a black guy that can come from nowhere and raise more money than any politician who preceded him? That don't even make sense. This guy had European money. This guy had Middle Eastern money, and he was double-crossed. He's double-crossed all the leaders who helped him become president. And Gaddafi put billions of dollars into Barack Obama's campaign. He's the only guy that had the nerve to sign into legislation, the RFID chip. No other government official in America before his time put the RFID chip in legislation with your new healthcare bill. With the new healthcare bill, it says that you must have a two-way radio frequency to be able to get this particular. And they didn't want to put RFID chip, so they put two-way radio to be a part of this healthcare plan. Let's go to Ephesians.
Mm-hmm.
Ephesians 6.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Read.
But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world.
So this is who we're battling against. We're battling against demons. It's demons that are controlling the powers that be. And Lawyer was looking into this. He showed me the other day the people or the powers who are over the elite. Go ahead, repeat it to him, Lawyer.
Yeah, basically what it's known as in the New Age movement, and also I don't know if you ever seen one of those diagrams, those pyramid scheme diagrams, where it shows the Illuminati, and at the top of the pyramid they have what is called the Great White Brotherhood. And when you look at this particular group, what it is basically fallen angels and demons that are being worshipped by the elite. These are the people that's controlling government. So I know a lot of people focus on the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and the physical aspect of who's controlling certain things. But the reality is, over these particular groups of people, there's fallen angels, demons, and spirits that are being worshipped and that are controlling world events and that are basically controlling government.
And when they say the Great White Brotherhood, some people would want to relate them to white people. Yeah, they link to Aryan, but it's deeper than what they're telling you. The Great White Brotherhood, or the Aryan, or the Aryan, they're actually demons and fallen angels that are at the top of the pyramid. Esau falls right up under them, under what you would call the Red Brotherhood. Right up under them is your government European powers, which is the Red Brotherhood. But the White Brotherhood have nothing to do with the color of skin. The white represents what they would call their enlightened knowledge. And they're the leaders and gods over the New Age movement. And see, everyone that's under the spectrum of this great pyramid receives benefits as long as Satan is in authority. I know a lot of people looking at Jay-Z and looking at Beyonce, but they're at the very bottom. They up under the pyramid, 20 feet under, 20 miles under the pyramid. At the top of the pyramid is where it's really coming from. Okay, we're talking about the Great White Brotherhood, which is angels. We wrestle not with flesh and blood. Ephesians 6:12. The rulers of this world in dark and high and dark places. These are they in whom the Illuminati is getting their information from. All right. They're showing the elite how to destroy the earth and how to come against the children of Israel. They're doing this. And they are all complicit. So just pointing to the white man is not the key. This thing is deeper than the physical realm. We're going to show you that in Daniel. Let's go to Daniel's real quick. Let's go to the book of Daniel. Chapter and verse.
Chapter 10, verse 12.
Daniel's 10, 12. Queen Elizabeth is a German. She's not even British. All right. Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, all of them are Germans. They are all part of the Great Red Brotherhood. They're part of the Red Brotherhood. They're Germans who link directly to the Khazars. They're all Jewish, or what you would call Amalek. A-M-A-L-E-K, according to the scriptures. All right. And that links directly back, if you don't mind, to the so-called plan with Hitler killing so-called Jewish people. All right. That was just a microcosm or a plan of what they would do to the real Jews when the New World Order is assumed. That had nothing to do with killing Jewish people. All ethnicities died during what you would call World War II. All right. All ethnicities died during World War I and World War II. All ethnicities died. All right. It was no German people going out killing Jewish people. They're the same people. Okay, they're the same people. That was just a pretext so they can take our sympathy and a pretext to get our land. Okay, and then start destroying and killing Palestinians. What did Palestinians have to do with what Hitler did? And then no one found Hitler. And then the skull of Hitler is a female skull. Hitler comes up with this plan of genocide in which he was testing poor people within Germany. And then you have Jewish people who had cameras looking at the testing of these poor people. And then now they're telling you this was them. The people they were running tests on. They was really preparing the world for what they would do to us. They put fluoride, fluoridated water, against the so-called Jewish poor people that was sick. They were using